When it's spoken, the message is clear. Heard, understood, acknowledged. Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your Guard adventure.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Walt Price Fitness Center on the campus of Everett Community College in Everett, Washington. And this is game number 2 of the 2017 NWAC Women's Basketball Championships. Good morning, everybody. I'm Nathan Murphy here with producer, engineer, color guy, everybody, Todd Elvig. He's got food in his mouth at the moment, but he's pointing at everybody, saying hello. Thanks for joining us on a Saturday morning. We finished up the first game about 15 minutes ago. Peninsula comes away with a victory over the Tacoma Titans, and Peninsula will face the winner of this game, and it's the Umpqua Community College Riverhawks and the Treasure Valley Chukars. We'll take a quick look at kind of the backstory for these teams, and the big story for Umpqua is the success that they've had this season, 27-2 overall, and a perfect 16-0 in the NWAC South region. They've absolutely stomped their way through that league in this year. And when you look at statistically what they've done, Todd, these are the categories that I'm going to mention: points per game, field goal percentage, free throw percentage, assists per game, and rebounds per game. Todd, in all 5 of those categories, the Umpqua Riverhawks lead the entire NWAC, all 4 regions.
You know, it almost is like earlier you were saying, this next game, they're going to have to really keep focused if the Treasure Valley needs to, if they come here to play. A lot of times you get a team like Umpqua where they dominate so much in the league, they come into a playoff situation where they think they look past the next team, and I don't think they can do that with Treasure Valley.
Certainly no slouches are the Chukars. They come in 17-11 overall, 8-8 in the NWAC East. That was good enough for a tie for 4th place. They had to play a play-in game last Monday with Yakima Valley. They won 76-64 on their home floor. That was this last Monday, and then they came up here. This is their opening playoff game as well, and they're stepping up in the world. Last year they lost a regional game at Peninsula 71-55, and the year before that they did not make the playoffs, a 6th place finish in the NWAC East. So looking to improve last year a round of 16 performance. They lost to the eventual runners-up Peninsula. This year they're looking for a chance to advance and play Peninsula again. This time it would be in the round of 8, but to do it they're going to have to get through Dave Strickland's Umpqua Riverhawks. Let's take a look at the starting 5 for both sides. First, for the Treasure Valley Chukars in the dark blue uniforms with the orange numbers and the white trim, Shaylana Davis out of West Valley, Utah, Skyline High School. She's a sophomore. Also a sophomore, Riley Hemlick from Ontario, Oregon, Ontario High School. Chelsea Baker from Burley, Idaho. She went to Burley High School. She's a sophomore. Also a sophomore from Orem, Utah, Minico High School is Gentry Oldham. And Marky Kimball from Soda Springs, Idaho, a sophomore setter in the middle. In the white uniforms with the green and gold trim, the Umpqua Riverhawks, as I mentioned, a perfect 16-0 in league play. Their last loss coming all the way back in December the 30th. They lost to Lower Columbia in the championship game of a tournament at Lower Columbia. They also lost to Lane, who's kind of the second seed coming into this tournament, as you would. And they lost to them in the final of the Bellevue tournament. So they're only 2 losses all season long, coming in the finals of some of those early season tournaments. And they have not lost a game since the day before New Year's Eve. They're starting 5, Kingston, Washington native Lily Eckert, a freshman, will run the point. Jordan Stoller, also a freshman from Roseburg High School in Camas Valley, Oregon. Freshman Bria Thames from Westview High School in Beaverton, Oregon, the Portland area. Also a Portland native from St. Mary's High School, sophomore guard Tasia Bilbrew. And Dejanay Powell from Oakland, California, McClymonds High School. She's a freshman, and she is a 6'3" forward. We're just about set to go in this one. Pat Zink is your referee. He'll throw the ball up. Jacob Petz and Felicia Wright are your umpires. We're glad you're with us. Nathan Murphy, Todd Elvig, and it's time to get this one going. The ball is in the air, and the jump is controlled by Riley Hemlick. By Tasia Bilbrew for Umpqua. This is Eckert with the ball and a whistle already. The shot clock didn't start, so we're going to have to reset that down to 22. And now we've done that, 23.
Here's an interesting fact. 4 out of 5 games won this weekend so far this weekend have been lower seed teams.
A lot of upsets so far. Inside we go. This is Powell. Her layup's no good. Rebound taken, bound by Thames. Can't keep it, taken away by Gentry Oldham, and Treasure Valley will look for the first points of the game. Riley Hemlick gives it back for Oldham. 18-foot jump shot, no good. Rebound taken down by Jordan Stotler from Camas Valley. Moving ahead, gives it to Bilbrew, now in the corner. Eckert gets it inside. This is Powell. She turns around and lays it in. First points of the game. 2-0 Umpqua, just underway. Treasure Valley comes back the other way. Davis gives it off. Riley Hemlick dribbling to her right, gets it inside. Oldham at the top of the key. Gives it back outside. Kimball, 3 on the way, up and no good. Rebound taken down by Bria Thames. Tasia Bilbrew brings it ahead, gives it for Stotler. She dives into the lane, 12-foot jump shot, no good. Rebound picked up by Chelsea Baker of Treasure Valley. Ahead come the Chukars into the front court. On the left, thinking about the 3 was Hemlick, instead gets it at the elbow for Oldham. Gentry Oldham outside. Davis drives in, gets it inside for Kimball. First shot's blocked, second one's blocked as well. Stotler affecting both of those, and Umpqua's going to push to the other way. Ahead comes Bilbrew. Tasia Bilbrew spins. Foot jump shot, no good. Rebound Stotler over the top. Her jump shot's too long. And the rebound's pulled down by Riley Hemlick. 2-0 Umpqua, just underway. About 2 minutes gone by in the first. Gentry Oldham dribbles to her left. Now down the right lane line and lays it up and in. Gentry Oldham ties the game at 2. And that's what Treasure Valley's going to have to do, is limit Umpqua's opportunities and find points where they can, as a 5-foot jump shot off balance from Jordan Stotler, and it's 4-2 for the Riverhawks. Dave Strickland's club perfect without a loss since December the 30th. Inside goes Treasure Valley for Kimball. Her shot's blocked again by Stotler, and now a 4th time. Outside it comes again. This is Hemlick in the corner for Davis, and a whistle. Ball's going to be on the side. I think we have another shot clock situation. Pat Zink and Jacob Petz are going to chat about it. The throw-in will go to Treasure Valley down low on the near side sideline. Once we figure out what's going on, I did think that shot caught the rim, but we're going to go move the shot clock to another number. Jacob Petz over there out of the table, out of the North region. Pat Zink, your referee, is from the East region of the NWAC. He's out of Lewiston. And Felicia Wright, out of the Portland area, comes from the South region. And they're going to say the shot never hit the rim, so 4 seconds to shoot for Treasure Valley. Inbounds pass comes to Davis. Gives back for Hemlick, who tries the long 3, misses everything. And up ahead comes Umpqua. Bilbrew pulls up at the free throw line, dumps it inside for Powell. Turns around, tries to lay it up, no good, but a foul is called. And we're going to have our first free throws of the contest. Foul goes on Kimball, that's her first. And the first foul of the game for Treasure Valley. Thanks to everybody joining us on a Saturday morning. Nathan Murphy, Todd Elvig, we're glad to be bringing you this one. First free throw is up and good for Powell.
More people are awake.
How many we got?
We're up to 130 on YouTube already, so that's quite a bit past the first game.
Well, welcome to every one of you at this. No, I'm with you. quicker ramp up. Both free throws good for Dejanay Powell, so 6-2, the Umpqua Riverhawks with the early advantage. For Treasure Valley, it's Davis. Now a three-pointer by Kimball, rims out, no good. And the rebound, Stotler brings it down. The freshman listed at the forward position has been playing in the middle so far in this game, and a whistle and a travel. Bilbrew's pivot foot steps and a turnover. Treasure Valley will get the ball back into the lineup for the Chukars. Shaylee Gilchrist. And who else is coming in? Mia Behringer. Behringer out of Sandy, Utah, Juan Diego High School. Shaylee Gilchrist went to Minico and Rupert. It's been a long time since I thought about Rupert, Idaho. Had some good friends there for a long time. You know,
Rupert?
I grew up in Boise. Rupert's
Well,
only a
yeah,
couple
but
hours
see,
down the road.
you're saying you're Boise. That makes sense. But Rupert,
I had friends down there.
That's like growing up in Bob, Nevada.
Powell's shot is up off the glass, no good, but the rebound pulled down by Thames, and she puts it up and in. 8-2 the score. Umpqua ahead, 6 minutes and 15 seconds or so left in the first quarter. Gilchrist will try the three. No good, rims out, but the rebound taken by Oldham. Throws it over, and a 5-foot jump shot for Taylor Whitney goes down. Whitney from Lapwai, Idaho. And now on the other end, Lily Eckert, a three-point attempt. No good, rims out. And saved back into play. Nice job by Whitney. And up ahead comes Riley Hemlick. Pushes it onto the left side for Behringer. Back out for Hemlick. Three-pointer on the way. That was halfway down, but came back out. And the rebound's taken by Stotler, who pushes the pace. Stotler drives into the lane. Pulls up from 5 feet, banks it off the glass and in. Stotler's got 4. 10-4 your score. Umpqua leads with 5.5 left in the first. Behringer gives it for Hemlick. Now top of the circles for Oldham. Gentry Oldham kicks it out onto the near side for Behringer from the wing. Tries the three. Halfway down again, can't get it. Seems like Treasure Valley's shooting is only the slightest little bit off. They've been halfway down and coming back out. Behringer tries to drive into the lane, gets it for Whitney, has it blocked away. Stotler takes it away once again. She's affecting a lot of shots in the interior. And now it's Bilbrew on the wing. Gets it inside for Stotler. Turnaround jumper's good. Jordan Stotler has 6 in the early going. That's half of Umpqua's 12 and a timeout. Treasure Valley wants to talk it over. That's going to be the media. So with 4:49 left here in the first quarter, Umpqua leads at 12-4 over Treasure Valley. We'll be back on the NWAC Sports Network and STSPN.com.
Marzetta from Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye Robotics is a hands-on STEM education experience. We teach the teachers how to implement the curriculum in the lab, and 90% of it is them building, programming, inventing. We want the kids to come home from school and go, wow, I did the coolest thing today, and they're thinking I'm having too much fun and I can't put this dang project down. When STCU supports learning, they're supporting our future. What's a better place to help the greater good than helping kids? I'm Mike Marzetta, and STCU is here for good.
Welcome back to Everett. Nathan Murphy, Todd Elvig. This is game number 2 of the 2017 NWAC Women's Basketball Championships. This game between the Umpqua Riverhawks and the Treasure Valley Chukars. Umpqua leads at 12-4 here in the early going. It'll be Treasure Valley basketball in the backcourt. The Riverhawks have been led by 6 points from Jordan Stotler, the freshman out of Camas Valley, Oregon, playing very well and affecting a lot of shots. She's on the bench. No, she's still out there on the near side block, guarding Whitney, who had the basketball. Now they swing it around for Behringer. Up to the top. This is Hemlick. She'll try the three. Helmick. I've been saying Hemlick. It's Helmick. Her three-pointer is no good, and ahead comes Stotler. They throw it in. This is Powell. Her layup's good. She's got 6 as well. Powell and Stadler have 12 of the 14 Treasure Valley or Umpqua points between them, and Treasure Valley already down by 10. Entry pass denied by Powell. Now a long two attempted by Whitney, no good. Rebound taken by Behringer, new shot clock. Gives it for Gilchrist. Helmick on the bounce, now into the corner. This is Whitney. Whitney looking for space. It comes on the far side for Helmick. Her three-pointer rims out again. Rebound taken down by Stadler. Tell me if you've heard this before. Push it ahead. This is Bilbrew. Powell now inside for Thames. Bria Thames turns around and puts it in. She's got 4. And it's 16-4 as we play under 4 minutes here in the first period. Umpqua showing their quality in the early going. As we mentioned, leading the NWAC, all 4 regions, as a turnaround 12-foot jump shot by Oldham is no good. Rebound taken down by Whitney, and she turns around and scores. She's got 4. 16-6 is the score. Ahead comes Bilbrew. Had Powell at the top of the circle, used her for a screen instead. Stadler swings it over for Thames. Thames inside for Stadler, knocked away, but Powell picks it up. She's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. We're saying 5 different statistics in which the Umpqua Riverhawks lead the entire NWAC. Field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, turnovers forced, steals, assists and rebounds, not those other 2. And the big one, points per game, they lead with 87.1 points per contest, Todd. For a women's team, that's absolutely phenomenal.
Wow.
And they're outscoring their opponents, get this, by over 29 points a game on average.
That's just domination.
They have absolutely throttled the competition this season. Powell gets both free throws. She shoots only about 53% on the year, but she makes both of those and extends the lead back out to 12. Treasure Valley needs to do something to counter. Gilchrist with the basketball. Turns it over, coming ahead. Bria Thames, layup is good. She's got 6. Powell has 8. Stadler has 6. And there's your scoring for the Umpqua Riverhawks. At the other end on the far corner, it's Gilchrist, gets it inside. Now back up top. This is Kimball. Near side corner. Helmick thought about the 3. Now Behringer takes it. That's too strong off the heel and rebounded by Stadler. Back the other way comes Umpqua. Ahead for Bilbrew. On the bounce, moving to her right. Top of the circle, Powell. She'll try the 17-footer. No good off the glass. And the rebound goes to Gilchrist. Treasure Valley trails by 14, looking to do something on offense. Gentry Oldham cut off on the drive. Now it swings over onto the far side. Whitney for 3, no good. Pardon, that was Helmick for 3. Treasure Valley is 0 for about 8 from outside right now. In the far corner, Lily Eckert from the wing. 3-pointer, bounces several times, no good, out of bounds. And it'll be Treasure Valley basketball. 1:57 left here in the period. Treasure Valley substitution. Baker comes back in. And for Umpqua, Margaret Anderson from Idaho City makes her first appearance. So does Jaquia Lauders from Grants Pass. Under 2 minutes here in the first. Gilchrist here with the basketball. Thought about trying to get it to Oldham. Now Oldham will drive. Has a little room into the middle. Lays it off the window. No good. Rebound taken down by Kimball. They forced it back outside and a traveling call. Too many steps by Kimball and the ball goes back to the Umpqua Riverhawks. Dave Strickland, 22nd season for Strickland as the head coach of the Riverhawks. Double-digit numbers of Coach of the Year awards in that South region for Strickland. Ahead comes Treasure Valley. Baker with the basketball. She'll try the 3. No good. Missed everything. Rebound taken down. Sains' shot was no good. Check that. That was Oldham. 30, not 10. And now for Umpqua at the other end, it's Thames. Bria Thames drives in, and she's going to go to the free throw line after she was fouled on her way to the bucket. Foul's going to go on Chelsea Baker. It's her first. Second team foul on Treasure Valley. Just over a minute left to go here in period number 1. Umpqua leads it by a score of 20-6. And a chance here for Bria Thames to extend that lead. She already has 6 points. First free throw's no good. Long off the heel. Thames, a 66% free throw shooter, scoring just under 17 points a game. and an achingly close 9.9 rebounds. That close to averaging the double-double. Second free throw is up. No good, left side and out of bounds. Last touch by Stotler. It belongs to Treasure Valley.
Sorry, I was just over here doing a little bookkeeping.
Yeah. You're doing your job. How dare you? 1 minute remaining here in the first period. Up ahead comes Behringer. Left side, we got a whistle. Heavy contact as diving into the lane was Chelsea Baker and a blocking foul called. So Baker's going to go to the line. And the foul is called on Lauders. That's her first. 31, not 13. I don't know that is she in the game? She is, so it's on 31, not 13. That's Margaret Anderson's first foul. Still the first on the Riverhawks. The first free throw was good for Baker. Second one is on the way. Got them both. 70% free throw shooter, scoring 14 points a game is Chelsea Baker. The other end, it's Stotler. Swings onto the left for Thames. Top of the circle, Lauders. Now Grenfell. Long two-point attempt from Stotler is no good. Rebound is pulled down by Kimball. About a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the first period here. Treasure Valley can't hold for the last shot, but they can't go for the double either. Near side wing, Baker's going to try the three. That one's off the window and the rim, no good. Rebound is pulled down by Thames. And Umpqua can hold for the last shot if they want to. 13 seconds in the quarter. Top of the arc, Stotler. Now Thames on the left wing. Thames looking to drive against Baker. Cuts into the lane. Now a free throw line jumper from Stotler is good. She's got 8. And as time expires in the first quarter, the lead is now 14 again. So at the end of one, it's Umpqua 22 and Treasure Valley 8. We'll be back after these messages on STSPN.com and the NWAC Sports Network.
Job to protect the world's greatest nation. It's your responsibility to solve the world's greatest challenges. This is why we search for the best and brightest, why we train for every eventuality, on land and water, in the air, space, and even cyberspace. We operate in a complex world with one simple mission: win.
Welcome back to the Walt Price Fitness Center here at Everett Community College. It's the start of the second quarter between Umpqua and Treasure Valley, and we'll take a moment to remind you that Olympic College is the place to pursue your dreams both on and off the field or court. With 11 women's and men's athletic teams and numerous academic programs, there's something for everyone at Olympic College. Learn more at olympiccollege.info/athletics. We thank them and all of our sponsors for making these broadcasts possible. Treasure Valley with the basketball to begin the quarter. Helmick with it. Almost knocked away. And coming up to try and get a piece was Lauders. She was on the line. And it's going to go back to the Chukars. Helmick will throw it in. Shaylana Davis with the ball. Back for Helmick. Right wing, top of the circle for Oldham. Throws it inside for Kimball. Her shot was blocked again by Stotler. She's got at least 4 blocks in the game already. And back the other way come Umpqua. Bilbrew. Corner for Lauders. Top of the circle now, Jordan Stotler. Inside for Powell. Her layup is good. Dejanay Powell's got 10 points, and the lead is 16. 24-8. Umpqua ahead. 4.5 to go here. 9.5, rather. Excuse me. Three-pointer on the way. That attempt was from Helmick, and it's no good, but she gets the ball back after an offensive rebound. Now she's going to try it again. Helmick, good from 3. 10th tries the charm or so for Treasure Valley, a first three-pointer of the game, and they're in double digits. They trail by 13. Back the other way come the Umpqua Riverhawks. Powell with the basketball. She took steps. Turnover by Dejanay Powell, and it's going to go back to the Treasure Valley Chukars. Shaylana Davis brings it into the front court, gives it near side. Riley Helmick spins away from a defender, and a foul's going to be called. It's going to go on Lauders. It's her first. First team foul of the second period on Umpqua. Remember, in the women's game, since last season, we're using the NBA-style penalty. The team fouls reset after each quarter. Teams would shoot 2 bonus free throws on the 5th team foul by the opponents. Shaylana Davis takes a couple dribbles, steps in, 15-foot baseline jumper is good. And the lead's down to 11, 24-13 the score. Umpqua Riverhawks ahead, and they have the ball. Lauders in the far corner. This is Powell at the free throw line underneath for Stotler. Up and under, no good. Powell gets the rebound, and she puts it in. 12 points for her, 26-13. For Treasure Valley, driving into the lane is Oldham. Gets cut off there by Powell, and a foul is called. That's going to be 2 in a row, I think, on Lauders. Yes, indeed, that's her second team foul here in the period. Riverhawks doubling up Treasure Valley right now, 26-13. Treasure Valley, the 4th seed out of the East region, out of Ontario, Idaho. They had to win a home playoff game on Monday against Yakima Valley just to get here after they tied at 8-8 for that 4th and final slot. Long three-pointer is taken by Helmick, and it's good. She's now hit a couple in a row. She's got 6 points, and it's a 10-point advantage for Umpqua. 26-16, we tick towards 8 minutes in the period. At the other end, the ball is knocked away. It's loose on the floor, and it's going to be a held ball. Stays with Umpqua on the tie, with 22 on the timer. Bria Thames will throw it in on her own end line. Official moves her out just a little bit. Now we're ready to go. Thames throws it up. Stotler goes up and gets it, brings it down, and throws it over for Eckert on the far wing. Near side, Bilbrew. Dribbles to her left, step back, 12-foot jumper, no good off the heel. Powell skies for the rebound, puts it up too strong. Rebound bounced around, and eventually it falls to Helmick. Treasure Valley now bringing it ahead. Oldham with speed. Dumps it inside for Kimball. Layup too strong. Rebound pulled down by Thames. Umpqua will push the pace again. Jordan Stotler tries to throw it ahead for Bilbrew and throws it out of bounds instead. And it'll turn back over to the Treasure Valley Chukars.
That actually went out the doors. I think they were throwing that to the ticket taker out there.
It did, in fact, go out the glass door. Treasure Valley trails Umpqua by an even 10 points. On the near side, Whitney with the ball. Gives for Baker, 15-foot jump shot is good. Chelsea Baker's got 4 points. And Umpqua wants to talk about it. That's going to be your media for the second quarter. So we'll take a break with 7:20 left here in period number 2. It's Umpqua 26, Treasure Valley 18. You're watching NWAC Sports Network and STSPN.com.
I'm Mike Marzetta from Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye Robotics is a hands-on STEM education experience. We teach the teachers how to implement the curriculum in the lab, and 90% of it is them building, programming, inventing. We want the kids to come home from school and go, wow, I did the coolest thing today, and they're thinking I'm having too much fun and I can't put this dang project down. When STCU supports learning, they're supporting our future. What's a better place to help the greater good than helping kids? I'm Mike Marzetta, and STCU is here for good.
As certified jumpers, divers, and survival experts, Special Forces are dropped behind enemy lines to train foreign fighters, carry out covert missions, or prevent future conflicts. These soldiers live for the challenge, highly trained and highly intelligent. Special Forces soldiers are the best of the best.
Fans, Everett Community College trivia time. Why do 19,000 students choose Everett Community College every year? Answer, because at EVCC, the faculty know your name and care about your future. Register now for spring classes at everettcc.edu. Welcome back to the Walt Price Fitness Center. Umpqua has a 10-point lead and an 8-point lead, in the basketball, 26-18. At the top of the key, Thames has the ball. Working against Gilchrist, now gives it off. Top of the circle, Bilbrew gets a screen and dribbles to her left. Now Thames, 5 to shoot. Bilbrew, Thames is going to have to put it up. 2 and 1. It's a shot clock violation. Nice defense from Treasure Valley, and they're fired up over there. Gabe Fuentes has his kids really excited for this game, Todd.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what they need to do right there, is to be able to shut them down a little bit, let them know that they're in the game, and get in their heads a little bit.
Trailing by 8, Treasure Valley has the basketball. Gentry, Oldham. Oldham's going to try the 3. No good, front rim. Rebound taken down, but it falls back to Treasure Valley. It's loose on the floor, and it's going to be tied up. And the possession arrow will favor Treasure Valley. Officials talking about the shot clock. I don't think either team had possession, so they're going to go ahead and reset it. Yep, that's exactly what they're going to do. So a full timer for the Chukars, and they'll have the throw in on their own end line out wide. Kimball triggers, gets it in for Gilchrist. Top of the circle, this is Oldham. Baker's going to try the long 3. No good off the heel, and this one's secured easily by Thames. Brings it into the front court. Bilbrew looking for help, gets it inside for Stotler, but gets cut off. Stotler pivots and goes to the lane. And what are we going to say happened? A foul was called. We're talking about what happens. We are going to score the goal. So the basket's good by Stotler. She's got 10 points and a chance to go to the line for a 3-point play, and now we're going to discuss further. The foul goes on number 25. That's Shaylee Gilchrist. It's her first. The freshman out of Rupert High School, Rupert, Idaho, Minico High School. Jacob Petz and Pat Zink are still discussing this. And now we're going to go, we are going to score the goal, 1 free throw. So Stotler's turnaround jumper counts, and she'll have a chance to complete the 3-point play here. It's a 10-point lead for her Riverhawks. Free throw is up and no good off the rim, but an offensive rebound by Eckert. Back for Stotler, top of the key. Now it's Thames. Dives into the lane, up and under. It's good, and a foul. Bria Thames is going to go to the line for the 3-point play now. 2 in a row. And ones for Umpqua. This foul goes on Marky Kimball. That's her second. And it's the second on Treasure Valley here in the second period. Lots of 2s. Second personal, second team, second quarter. And the second and 1 in as many possessions for Umpqua as they've extended the lead back out to 12. Free throw on the way from Thames, no good off the rim. And this time the rebound secured by Kimball. Ahead come Treasure Valley, trailing by 12. They had it down to 8 at one point. Up off the window, Baker, no good, and the rebound secured by Powell. Quickly the other way comes Bilbrew with the basketball, cuts into the lane, 8-foot jump shot is good. Tasia Bilbrew with her first points of the basketball game. 32-18 your score now. Treasure Valley had a little run going there. Now they trail by 14. Baker looks to stop the bleeding, and she does. Nice little up and under. Chelsea Baker with the scoop. She's got 6 points. On the other end, Bilbrew. 8-foot jump shot falls short, and the rebound comes to Oldham. Pushing ahead for Treasure Valley. Kimball into the lane. Layup is no good. Rebounded by Thames. Back the other way. Lots of pace right now. Tasia Bilbrew into the lane. Tries to get it to Powell, and it's knocked out of bounds by Baker. Umpqua basketball. 24 on the shot clock. Thames will throw it in. Throws it up for Stotler. They do that a lot. Throw it up in the 8-10 foot range and give her time to come and get it. And a whistle now. The shot clock reset, I think, incorrectly. It had been 24. There we go. So 3 seconds had run off. Now we're down to 21. And checking in for Umpqua. Try to get you a number here. That's number 23, Alyssa Grenfell. And for Treasure Valley, returning is Mia Behringer, excuse me. She's got 3.5 points per game in about 20 minutes. Graduate of Juan Diego High School in Sandy, Utah. Bilbrew with the ball. Across for Grenfell, who just came in. Top of the circle, Stotler. Bilbrew again. Now it's Grenfell on the far wing. Thought about the 3. Now back for Thames at the top. Bilbrew will try the 3. No good long off the rim, but she's going to track her down her own rebound. And a new timer for Umpqua. They lead it by 12 here, 32-20. as we tick under the 5-minute mark. Three-pointer on the way, no good by Stotler. Kept in play, nicely done by Bilbrew, and another opportunity for the Riverhawks. And a 12-foot jumper by Stotler is good. She's got 12 on the game, and the lead's back out to 14. Long three-point attempt by Helmick on the other end, misses everything, and will bounce out of bounds. Possession back to Umpqua. 4:19 left in the period. Substitution. Checking into the game is number 15, Shaylana Davis returns from West Valley, Utah. 34-20, the Umpqua advantage. Nathan Murphy, Todd Elvig, we're glad you're with us on a Saturday morning. Thanks for spending part of it with us. STSPN.com and the NWAC Sports Network. Powell with the turning hook shot, no good, and the rebound's taken down and pushed ahead by Behringer. 2-on-1 for Treasure Valley. Pass across, shot blocked out of bounds by Bilbrew. Nice job to get back and block Davis's shot out of bounds. And it's Treasure Valley ball with 24 on the timer. Checking back in for the Chukars is Riley Helmick. And it looks like Davis is going to come right back out again. Come in, get your shot swatted, and go back and sit. Inbound pass comes to Oldham, far side corner. Baker just inside the three-point line, can't get it to go. And the rebound, I don't know why she didn't let that go all the way out of bounds. She almost lost it herself in the corner. But Umpqua hands onto it in the end. Bilbrew brings it across the timeline. Dribbles to her right on the far side, now top of the circle. Thames on the left wing. Had Stotler, didn't give it to her, tries to get it inside now. Stotler, turnaround baseline jumper is good. She's got 14 points to lead all scorers, and the advantage is 16, matching the largest of the game. Dribbling to her left is Chelsea Baker. She's fouled, and she's going to earn, no, not free throws. It's going to be a throw-in down on the end line. The foul's on Powell, and it's her first. Third team foul on Umpqua here in the second period, and Treasure Valley ball on the end line. Inbounds pass comes for Oldham. Tries to get out of Powell's way, throw it up off the glass. Powell just really affecting that shot. But in the end, Oldham gets her own rebound. Kicks it out. Long three-point attempt from Helmick is good. Riley Helmick has 3 triples now, 9 points. And the advantage is back down to 13. 36-23 the score. We approach 3 minutes to play in the period. At the other end, it's Stotler. She has 16 points and keeps pouring it in. She's listed as a forward, but has been a very effective, essentially playing the 5 for them here. You can see she's at that low block in the 3-2 zone. Now she swings out wide to guard Behringer. Inside it goes, shot affected again by Powell. The 2 bigs for Umpqua just wreaking havoc on Treasure Valley inside, and ahead it comes for Stotler. 18 points for her and back out to a 17-point advantage. 40-23 the score, 2.5 left to go in the second period. Oldham with the basketball. Near side wing, long three-pointer for Chelsea Baker, no good. Rebound taken down by Umpqua, and ahead comes Bilbrew. They're not pushing it quite as hard on the pace now. Bilbrew guarded there into the corner for Grenfell. Thought about the 3, gives it back for Tasia Bilbrew instead. Right-hand wing, top of the circle, Stotler. Powell on the block, drives into the mid lane. Turnaround hook is no good. Rebound pulled down by Baker. Treasure Valley looked to cut into this 17-point advantage, the biggest of the contest for Umpqua. Three-pointer on the way, misses everything by Kimball and bounces out of bounds. It's going to be Umpqua basketball once again. We're under 2 minutes now in the second period. Shaylana Davis returning for Treasure Valley. Riley Helmick will take a rest. Helmick's got 9, leading scorer for Treasure Valley, but they trail by 17 against the Umpqua Riverhawks in this Northwest Athletic Conference round of 16 matchup. Nathan Murphy, Todd Elvig, thanks for joining us on a Saturday morning. Grenfell on the basketball. Powell will try from 15 foot, and she connects. 14 points for her and 18 for Stotler. 2 Umpqua Riverhawks in double digits here in the second quarter. Diving into the lane is Chelsea Baker. Shot blocked by Stotler. Back we come the other way. Bilbrew into the lane. She's going to take it herself. That was Thames. All the way to the bucket. She's in double figures now, and the lead is 21. 44-23 the score as we approach the last minute of the second quarter. Inside, nice pass for Oldham. Her layup is good. Gets the difference back under 20. Treasure Valley had a stretch there where it looked like they were going to play with these girls, boy, if they can't put together play like that for 10 or 15 minutes, I'm afraid it's going to be a quick exit for them here. Back to the top for Stotler. Umpqua leading by 19, make it 21. Stotler has 20 points in the first half. About a 6-second difference, shot clock and the quarter clock right now. Oldham with the basketball. Top of the circle, Davis. And a foul as they tried to get it to Kimball. And it'll be Treasure Valley ball underneath. The shot clock is off. Grenfell is the guilty party. It's her first. Fourth team foul on Umpqua here in the second period. Shaylee Gilchrist returns for Treasure Valley, and Lauders back into the lineup for Umpqua. 28.9 left here in the second period. 21-point advantage for Umpqua. Treasure Valley, inbounds pass is knocked away, and it's taken by Lauders and advanced ahead. Has Bilbrew out ahead, runs into her. Does Riley Helmick. She'll be guilty of the foul, and Bilbrew's going to go to the free throw line. Riley Helmick, first personal foul. Third on Treasure Valley. Bilbrew will have a couple of free throws. She's got 2 points in the basketball game, averaging about 11. Out of St. Mary's High School in Portland. First free throw, no good for the sophomore. 24 seconds even left here in the second quarter. Second free throw is also no good. She shoots 71%. The rebound went to Bilbrew herself, to Bria Thames, but she's guilty of a travel, says Pat Zink. And the ball goes back to Treasure Valley with 22.6 left in the second period. It's a 21-point game. Umpqua showing their class here in the first half. 27-2 the Riverhawks on the year. Three-point attempt, a long two rather, from Behringer in the far corner is no good. And throwing it out ahead, here comes Grenfell, lays it up and in as the time expires in the second half. Grenfell's first points of the game are Umpqua's 48th. And at the halftime interval, they lead Treasure Valley by a score of 48-25. You're watching the NWAC Women's Basketball Championships on STSPN.com and the NWAC Sports Network. We'll be back after these messages and a word from our sponsors.
I'm Mike Marzetta from Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye Robotics is a hands-on STEM education experience. We teach the teachers how to implement the curriculum in the lab, and 90% of it is them building, programming, inventing. We want the kids to come home from school and go, wow, I did the coolest thing today, and they're thinking I'm having too much fun and I can't put this dang project down. When STCU supports learning, they're supporting our future. What's a better place to help the greater good than helping kids? I'm Mike Marzetta in STCU.
My game's developed 100% since I've been here in the Bay Area. Getting to the NBA is a major accomplishment, but surviving in the NBA is a totally new challenge. The way that I see the game now is all because of the experiences I've had in the last 7 years. It's all been an amazing journey.
Interested in learning about a career in criminal justice? Big Bend Community College has 2 degree options. One will prepare you for transfer to a university, and the other will teach you the basic skills many employers are looking for in entry-level applicants. Many graduates have started exciting careers in law enforcement, corrections, and forensics. Students gain experience and networking opportunities through hands-on training with local law enforcement. Local officers, attorneys, and judges visit classes to share expertise, actively recruit, or help with fun campus activities like our mock trial and crash simulation. Students tour local prisons, visit courts and law enforcement agencies to see how criminal justice works in our area. We offer classes in a variety of formats to provide flexibility for our students, and our advisors will help you along the way to meet your specific academic goals. Come see if a career in criminal justice is right for you. Big hopes, big dreams, big successes at Big Bend Community College.
This is my classroom. These are my school supplies. This is my laboratory. These are my assignments. This is my study group. This is my career. Apply and enroll now to the NIC Pharmacy Technology Program. North Idaho College. Start here, go anywhere.
People often ask, what is it you do? I'm an Idaho Army National Guard soldier. But then again, it's not that simple. You see, I'm more than a weekend warrior. It's a continuous effort every day. Yeah, there's extremely long hours, but it's worth it. I love my job. It's like anything else. My profession is whatever I want to make of it. I get to do the incredible things most people dream of. The men and women I serve with are dedicated to being a premier force. It's amazing when you see my entire unit work together. When push comes to shove and we receive that order, we put steel on target. I'm always ready to be called upon to serve our nation. But in the meantime, I train.
Present. Oh!
I serve and protect my neighbors while defending their right to freedom. I'm an Idaho community asset that stands among our citizens. The boundaries I once thought I had are continuously tested and broadened. So there you have it. People will not always know who I am or what I do. But that's alright, because I do.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Our Mitsubishi ductless heat pumps allow you to control the temperature in each room separately, all of which can be controlled from your smartphone or tablet. Because we are the mini split experts here in Washington, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical today or visit us at gsheating.com.
The commercial pilot program at Big Bend teaches students to fly and gives them the ratings and certificates necessary to work as a commercial pilot. Many of our students come to the commercial pilot program with little or even no aviation experience. They'll start flying an aircraft on day 2, and they progress through training with an instructor to flying the aircraft by themselves, traveling to other airports throughout the Northwest, and they get to learn to fly in a variety of different aircraft. Our students are all scheduled to fly twice a week at a minimum, and they will attend aviation ground school courses that are taught here on campus by the same instructors they fly with. The program operates 23 aircraft, mostly single-engine trainers. We also have multi-engine aircraft, as well as a float plane and a tailwheel aircraft. Moses Lake offers great weather for aviation and for training, with 5 runways at the airport, 13 approaches, a tower, and radar control. Our students also have the opportunity to operate in airspace that includes Boeing jets, the military, and lots of other flight training and testing activities.
At NIC, we believe in investing in our future, one built with dedicated, skilled, and hardworking people. And with the new career and technical education facility at North Idaho College, the future is bright. Today's students are tomorrow's workforce, and North Idaho College's career and technical education program will provide the training that will get you the job. Together, let's build the future. North Idaho College. Start here, go anywhere.
I'm Mike Marzetta from Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye Robotics is a hands-on STEM education experience. We teach the teachers how to implement the curriculum in the lab, and 90% of it is them building, programming, inventing. We want the kids to come home from school and go, wow, I did the coolest thing today, and they're thinking I'm having too much fun and I can't put this dang project down. When STCU supports learning, they're supporting our future. What's a better place to help the greater good than helping kids? I'm Mike Marzetta in STCU.
Are you Mark? Welcome back to Everett Community College and the Walt Price Fitness Center. We're ready for the second half here between the Umpqua Riverhawks and the Treasure Valley Chukars. Nathan Murphy, Todd Elvig, glad to be with you here in Everett, bringing you the NWAC Women's Basketball Championships. This is game number 2. The winner will move on to face the Peninsula Pirates, who won earlier over the Tacoma Titans, and it's worth noting, either team who wins right now, it would be a rematch. Last year, Peninsula in the regional round of 16 beat Treasure Valley, and then they beat this Umpqua team in the round of 8 on the way to their second consecutive championship game appearance. I had a chance to talk with Allison Crum, the Peninsula head coach, between games, and she said it's a very different situation from last year. She said the Riverhawks are just a much better team. They're loaded with very good freshmen, and a very different situation, they said, but she hopes her squad will be able to come out and see what they can do. So we're ready to get underway here in the second half. Umpqua has a 48-25 lead, a 23-point advantage, and they start with the basketball. Near side, Eckert. Top of the key, Stotler. One bounce back for Eckert on the wing, now cross court for Thames. Thames tries to dive underneath past Helmet, cut off there, but she turns around and gets it in anyway. Bria Thames has 12 points in the game. And it's 50-25 right now, largest lead of the game, and Treasure Valley getting doubled up at the moment. Near side corner, dribbling toward the top. Davis, now it's in for Baker. Baker a long 2, no good, rebound. I think it was last touched by Treasure Valley, and that's the call. Out of bounds, Umpqua basketball. In that first half, Jordan Stotler led everybody with 20 points, 14 for Dejanay Powell. Helmick had 9 for Treasure Valley. Ahead with the basketball is Tasia Bilbrew. Top of the circle for Powell. Now on the far wing for Stotler. Inside they go, Thames. Puts it up off the glass, no good, and a foul's going to go against Powell on the rebound. It's her second. First team foul on Umpqua here in the third quarter, excuse me. Just about a minute gone by here, third quarter. Cross-court pass and a long three-point attempt by Helmick, no good. Rebound bounced around, now it's picked up by Davis. New shot clock for Treasure Valley. And that was a nice idea, Markey Kimball on the cut, but the pass just a little bit too far for her to reach, and a turnover. Umpqua gets it back, leading by a quarter century. Bilbrew will bring it up and across the timeline. About a minute and a half gone by here in the third. Nathan Murphy, Todd Elvig, thanks for joining us. Game number 2 of the NWAC Women's Basketball Championships in 2017. Powell with the basketball. Outside for Eckert. She'll try the 3, and she got it. Lily Eckert, her first points of the basketball game. Back the other way comes Shelana Davis. Oldham at the high elbow, now in the corner. Baker's going to try the 3. Rims out, no good. Rebound collected by Kimball. And Kimball traveled. No shot, traveling violation. And Umpqua's going to get it again. Dave Strickland's club, 27-2, as we mentioned, their last loss the day before New Year's Eve to Lower Columbia. Top of the key, Powell will try the 3 straight on, no good, but got her own rebound, came all the way back out to her. Stotler, drive was cut off there by Oldham. Now on the bounce, it's Bilbrew to her left. Gets it back for Powell, 17-foot jump shot is no good long, and Oldham will take down that rebound. Oldham ahead for Treasure Valley. Near side for Baker on the wing. Now back into the corner for Oldham, tries the baseline drive, cut off there. Both Umpqua bigs are there, and she gives it to Kimball, who has room to shoot but can't hit the layup. And the rebound taken down by Stotler. Ahead she comes. Gives it for Bilbrew. Tasia Bilbrew. St. Mary's High School in Portland. Tries to get it in for Powell, threw it over the top and out of bounds. And it'll go back to Treasure Valley. 7:16 left in the third. Winner here moves on to face Peninsula tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock. And we'll have that and every other game of this NWAC championship tournament, men's and women's. We got the whole thing for you on the NWAC Sports Network and STSPN.com. I'm glad all of you are spending part of your Saturday morning with us. Nathan Murphy, producer-engineer Todd Elvig. Tall Tom Lafferty's sitting off to my right, getting ready for the next one. That shot's blocked away. Treasure Valley gets the rebound, 12 on the timer. Up top, Riley Helmick. Now a 3-point attempt from Gilchrist is no good, and the rebound's taken down by Bilbrew. She'll push the pace again. Bilbrew, pull up 15-footer is good. Tasia Bilbrew, she's got 4 points. Back the other way come Treasure Valley. Gilchrist across onto the left wing for Helmick. Riley Helmick, Ontario High School graduate. Near side wing, Shelana Davis. Thought about the drive, cut off there. Stotler still very impactful defensively for Umpqua. Now inside they go, and Whitney scores. She's got 6 first points of the half for Treasure Valley. 55-27 the score. It's a 28-point difference. Holding the basketball, now it's Lily Eckert. 1 foot on the 3-point arc on the near side wing. Jordan Stotler inside for Powell. Skies and drops it off the glass. She's got 16 points. And the lead is 30. It's 57-27. Umpqua on top. Approaching the 5.5-minute mark in the third quarter. Step back jumper from Oldham is good. Knocks it down from 15 feet. Treasure Valley finding a little bit of a rhythm offensively perhaps, but they've got a long road ahead of them if they want to climb back from that 30-point deficit. 28 right now, the difference. Stotler looking to return it to 30, and she does. Little turnaround in the lane from about 6 feet. She's got 22 points so far on the game to lead everybody. Ahead the other way, Davis crosses the timeline, gives onto the wing for Helmick. High elbow, jump shot from Oldham from 17 feet is no good. Rebound contested. Whitney had it for a second, but Stotler ends up with it. Pushing ahead. This is Bilbrew. Twists into the lane. Pivots. Scoops and scores. Tasia Bilbrew has 6. 61-29 the score. We're under 5 to play. Now a long 3-point attempt is no good off of the hand of Oldham. Rebounded by Whitney. She can't get the baseline jumper to fall. Umpqua pushes back ahead the other way. Riverhawks still happy to push the pace with a 32-point lead right now. Bria Thames with the ball. Driving against Davis. Now cut off there. Comes up back for Bilbrew. Corner jumper from Eckert is no good. Rebound taken down by Oldham. She's going to push ahead, guarded there by Stotler. And now they'll slow it down. And Treasure Valley wants to talk it over. That's going to be our media timeout. 4:25 left in period number 3. 61-29, Umpqua ahead. We'll be back on STSPN.com and the NWAC Sports Network.
The first day of school is kind of scary. You don't know your teachers yet or who your friends will be. But school is really important. It's how you learn things and grow.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're gonna do great, Mommy.
For you, for them, Clark College. Get started today at clark.edu.
Aviation warrant officers deal in high-pressure situations, life-saving disaster rescues, delivering soldiers and payloads to critical areas, and engaging enemy targets. Supported by an aviation mechanic team on the ground, guard pilots control the sky.
Welcome back to Everett Community College. PSG Washington is a proud sponsor of this year's NWAC Championship Tournament. The PSG team of highly skilled employee benefits consultants is here to guide you toward making the best decisions for your businesses and employees. Throughout the Northwest, no firm can match their unparalleled blend of experience and dedication to customer service. PSG Washington, we're not satisfied until you're satisfied. Offensive rebound for Treasure Valley. Gilchrist can't get the shot to go, and back the other way comes Bilbrew. Doesn't get the layup, and it's picked up and put back in by Thames. She's got 14 points, 63-29 the score. 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter, excuse me. Used to the men's game from Thursday already. Shot up and no good by Whitney. Rebound pulled down by Thames. Umpqua just not allowing second chances for Treasure Valley and affecting the shot so much on defense. And then at the other end, Stotler puts in her 23rd and 24th points. And it's a 36-point advantage. 3:40 left to go, third quarter. On the bounce, Helmick. Behringer. Left side for Helmick again on the wing. Back to the top of the circle for Behringer. Inside, turning around is Baker. Chelsea Baker, nowhere to go. Tries to drive in against Stotler. Shot blocked again. She's got to have at least half a dozen of those. And she pushes it ahead, lays it off for Thames, who lays it in. Bria Thames has 16 points. And a timeout has been called by Treasure Valley, and that will also be a media timeout. So, 3 minutes, 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Umpqua leads Treasure Valley by 38 points. We'll be back on STSPN.com and the NWAC Sports Network.
You know you need a getaway when your laundry pile is bigger than the last mountain you biked. It's time. Go Oak Ridge, the mountain bike capital of the Northwest, where you'll find miles of single track without lots of people. After your downhill ride, swap stories and battle scars over a pint, then stay and play another day. To plan your getaway, go to EugeneCascadesCoast.org/go. It's time. Go Oak Ridge.
At NIC, we believe in investing in our future, one built with dedicated, skilled, and hardworking people. And with the new career and technical education facility at North Idaho College, the future is bright. Today's students are tomorrow's workforce, and North Idaho College's career and technical education program will provide the training that will get you the job. Together, let's build the future. North Idaho College. Start here, go anywhere.
And welcome back to the NWAC Championship Tournament 2017. Are you looking for a challenge? Push yourself further. It begins when you enlist as a soldier in the U.S. Army. You'll be trained in one of more than 150 career fields, and it could even earn you money for college if you qualify. To find out more, visit your local Army recruiter or visit goarmy.com. Thanks to the Army and all of our sponsors for bringing us these broadcasts from the NWAC Championship Tournament. As inside is Shelby Kincaid just into the game. Loses the handle, and it's tied up. Possession arrow favors Treasure Valley, so they'll get it back. Shelby Kincaid out of Victor, Idaho, Teton High School. Playing about 10 minutes a game this year as a freshman. 4 points, 3.5 rebounds. Inbounds pass comes on to the near side for Behringer in the corner. Tries to get it inside for Kimball, and her shot is blocked again by Stotler. Trying to grab my stat sheet here in the first half. They gave her 6 blocked shots in the first half. She's got at least 2 more here in the second. Looking for double-digit blocks. She's already got double-digit points. As inside they go to Thames. Shots blocked, no good. Gets her own rebound. Misses again, and Stadler brings that one down. Stadler already on a double-double in points and rebounds and got to be close on blocked shots. She'll try from the three-point line, and it's good. Jordan Stadler has 27 points, and her team has a 41-point lead. 2:16 left in the third quarter. She's got another block. And ahead comes her teammate, Bria Thames. 2-on-2 for Umpqua. Pull up 8-foot jump shot, no good. Rebound, patting it for a minute was Taylor. And now we have a foul, and I think it's going to go against Treasure Valley. And Bria Thames is the guilty party. That's her first. And it's the second on the Umpqua Riverhawks here in the third period. Just over 2 minutes left to go here. Checking back in is Taylor Whitney for Treasure Valley. Lauders returns for Umpqua. 70-29 your score. Just under 2 minutes now to play here in the third quarter. Whitney with the basketball. 15-foot jump shot rims out. Rebound taken down by Thames. And Adriana Taylor out of Oregon City will bring it up. Went to Putnam High School. Oregon City just south of Portland. Home of the End of the Trail Summer Girls Basketball Tournament. Referee school. You hear the shot clock countdown in the background. I'll explain that in a moment as the ball's tipped out of the hands of Thames. And it belongs to Umpqua. And the situation with the shot clock, you can see on the screen in the top right there, the shot clock on the right-hand end of the gym, from our perspective, the clock is not working. It's visible at the other end. But by rule, when the shot clock isn't working on one end of the floor, the PA announcer has to count down those last seconds out loud. That's a rule in the NCAA. If it's visible on one end, they'll count it at the other end out loud, and if it's not visible at either end, it'll be kept at the table and counted out loud anyway. So that's the reason for the countdown. As the ball's knocked out of bounds, Wheatley couldn't handle it for Treasure Valley, and it'll go back to the Riverhawks. 70-29 the score, minute 14 left here in quarter number 3.
They were having the same trouble last night, except that every time they hit the board, it would come back on, so they would have the taller players jump up and slap the backboard, and it would come back on.
Oh, that's hilarious. Wow.
Yeah, Tom was having fun with that.
Cutting into the lane is Lily Eckert. She scores. She's got 5 points in the game, and it's a 43-point lead. There you go. Luckily for us, Todd Elvig has AccuTime. And so you can see it on the screen whether we can see it here in the gym or not. With the basketball, Gentry Oldham gets it inside. Nice pass for Kimball, and she can't get the first one to fall.
Oh, back off.
But in the end it does. She has 2 points now in the game. 72-31. It's a 41-point difference.
If they score here, it comes back on.
Someone's got to go fix a loose connector between games, one presumes. On the far side with the basketball, this is Margaret Anderson. And she threw it away, taken away by Oldham, and Treasure Valley comes back. 15 seconds or so to go in the period. Inside, Whitney, Kincaid, can't get a shot off. Whitney, 15-foot jumper off the glass is good. She's got 8. 72-33 the score. And as the period counts down here, Bria Thames' shot is no good. And that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. So
but it did bring the clock back on.
We've played 30 minutes. We have 2 clocks and 2 red lights at the moment, and Umpqua leads this one 72-33 over Treasure Valley. We'll be back, STSPN.com and the NWAC Sports Network.
The Guard has over 50,000 wheeled vehicles in action. The vast fleet of Humvees, troop transports, and fuel tank trucks are always moving soldiers, gear, and equipment around the world, or delivering aid to civilians during domestic emergencies. Transport operators are essential in getting the Guard to where it needs to be.
The first day of school is kind of scary. You don't know your teachers yet or who your friends will be. But school is really important. It's how you learn things and grow.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're gonna do great, Mommy.
For you. For them. Clark College. Get started today at clark.edu.
Fans, the Swinomish Casino and Lodge includes 98 luxury rooms overlooking Padilla Bay and the San Juan Islands. Dine at 13 Moons Restaurant, which features flavors of hand-cut Alderwood grilled seafood, meats, and the freshest flavors of the Northwest. Play over 800 of the latest slots and table games, including blackjack, craps, roulette, and pie gow. For more information on events and promotions, visit SwinomishCasinoandLodge.com. Welcome back to Everett Community College. Umpqua Riverhawks are running away with this one, a game effort from the Treasure Valley Chukars, but the top seed out of the South region and the clear statistical leader in the NWAC as a whole, the Umpqua Riverhawks, just not going to be denied here in this round of 16 game. They lead it by 39 points as we begin the fourth period. Thames puts it up, gets it blocked, gets it back, and dives into the lane for the layup. She's got 18 points. Bria Thames from Westview High School in Beaverton. Back the other way comes Mia Behringer. One Utah into another. Oldham gets to the glass and lays it in. Behringer from Sandy with the assist for Oldham from Orem. At the other end, Anderson with the ball. Idaho City High School graduate gives it for Eckert. Eckert from Kingston across the Sound. Across for Lauders.
Orem, is that close to Rupert?
Wrong state, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Thames turns around and drives. Turnaround jumper is good, and the shot clock's off again. But Thames has...
Wow, that sneeze was so big it affected the camera.
Gentry Oldham gives it for Behringer. Now into the corner, Whitney. Baseline 15-foot jumper is good. Whitney's got double digits, 10 points, 76-37. It was 39 at the quarter. The biggest lead's been 41. And now Anderson with the basketball gives it to Eckert. Top of the circle, Thames. Thames, the only starter still left in the game at this point for Umpqua, and who can blame them? Got to save the bigs. Jordan Stotler, 27 points, I think double digits in blocks and also in rebounds. A triple-double for her unofficially. And back the other way comes Treasure Valley after Oldham took it away. Gentry Oldham. Corner for Behringer. Long three on the way, no good, short. Rebound taken by Lauders, who pushes it ahead. Cutting into the lane is Thames, no good. Rebound falls. This is Anderson. Thought about the turnaround shot, now gets it out top for Lauders again. Thames on the left wing, has Eckert in the corner, gives it at the top for Anderson instead. Watched by Behringer, near side for Lauders. Cross-court pass Thames. Umpqua slowing their offense down now. 7.5 left to go in the basketball game. Offensive foul, Bria Thames too much.
Okay, I just noticed something here. If they make the shot, the clock comes back on. But, you know, both those misses, the first missed, it flickered a little bit, and this last miss, it just didn't go on.
You know, Todd, as the only professional engineer on this broadcast, I'm going to go ahead and say I think you're reading too much into that.
Hey, I've got the technical expertise.
You've got
here.
the electronics, that's true. My degree and certificate are in mechanical engineering. Treasure Valley with the basketball, Chelsea Baker steps. She walked with the ball, turns it over. 7:15 to go. 76-37 is the score. 43 points is the largest lead of the game for the Umpqua Riverhawks. Dave Strickland's club looking to move on. They'll face the Peninsula Pirates tomorrow in a round of 8 game. The winner of that one would move on to the Final Four next weekend. Near side for Lauders, top of the key, watched by Davis. Hands it off for Thames. Thames on the bounce, to her left, watched by Baker. Kicks it back up top, now gets it again on the wing. Bria Thames dives into the lane, shot no good off the rim, rebounded by Kimball. And Treasure Valley will push it ahead. Davis with the ball. Near side, Helmick. Gets it inside for Oldham at the high elbow. Kimball lays it up and in. Marquis Kimball has 4 points in the contest, 76-39.
I'm keeping the stat, by the way.
What's with the shot clock?
Yeah, that's right.
All right. With the basketball, Lily Eckert, Kingston graduate. As it came to Lauders, it was picked up, knocked to the ground, and Treasure Valley comes away with it. Pushing the pace ahead is Helmick. Baker pulls it back out. Now it's Shalana Davis. Oldham, nice fake dribble to her left. Gets the bounce. It goes in. Oldham's got 10. 76-41. Deficit's down to 35. It had been as high as 43 one point. You approach 5.5 here left in regulation. He said optimistically. Lauders back for Taylor. Now Thames on the left wing. You hear the shot clock countdown behind us. Thames kicks it out top for Eckert, who's going to try the three. Front of the rim, no good. Out of bounds, last touch by Taylor. Ball belongs to Treasure Valley. Now Statler's going to check back in. She's already got 27 points and double-digit rebounds and blocks. Also into the game is Shaylee Gilchrist for Treasure Valley. Davis handles the ball. Gives it for Gilchrist at the free throw line. Now Baker thinks about the three. Got a foot on the line. It's no good either way. Rebound taken down by Thames. Back the other way come the Riverhawks. This is Taylor. Adriana Taylor. Turnaround jumper for Statler is good. 10-footer on the baseline. She has 29 points in the game. And thrown away by Treasure Valley. It goes back to Umpqua. And that will bring us to our last media timeout for this one. Timeout on the floor with 4:59 left in the game. Umpqua 78, Treasure Valley 41. We'll be back on the NWAC Sports Network and STSPN.com.
Yes, yes. Welcome to Basketball City, USA. I use my brain, open lanes to the top of the game. I use my hand on any man that will try to contain me. Use my feet and compete like I need to the death. I use my heart and it'll beat till I breathe my last breath. Hoop Fest 2017. Don't miss your shot.
You are invited to immerse yourself in the beauty of nature in all four corners of Lewis County, Washington. From our fields to your table, farms in the west share their bounty. Limitless landscapes, forests and mountains beg to be explored in the east. Fish our many rivers and lakes in the south, and discover where history and culture intersect in our twin cities. Explore it all by visiting our Facebook page and plan your next getaway at discoverlewiscounty.com. Culture, history, and adventure all come alive when you discover Lewis County.
Fans, Olympic College is a great place to pursue your dreams on and off the field. With 11 women's and men's athletic teams and numerous academic programs, there's something for everyone at Olympic College. Learn more at olympiccollege.info/athletics. Welcome back to Everett Community College, where the Umpqua Riverhawks hold a 78-41 lead over the Treasure Valley Chukars as we play now under 5 minutes, and a whistle shot clock wasn't running. So we're going to have to go and take 4 or 5 seconds off of that.
Okay, I don't understand.
And there we are, 25 to shoot.
Oh, there we go.
Substitution, checking in for Treasure Valley, Ashley Wheatley makes her first appearance from Chubbuck, Idaho, Highland High School, southeastern Idaho. On the bounce, Taylor gives it up for Statler. Left wing for Lily Eckert. Has Statler inside and gets it to her on the block. Back outside for Taylor. Top of the circle, Lauders dribbles to her left. Into the corner for Eckert, now inside Lauders. Statler. Scoop shot, it's good. Statler has 31 now. What a day it's been for her. Three-point attempt on the way, no good by Helmick. And that one's gonna drift out of bounds and go back to Umpqua. 80-41, 39 points the difference. 43 has been the largest lead.
That has to be really intimidating for teams when they get a score like this. You know, the next team they play they're going to see this and they're going to be like, oh boy.
Well, you know, I was talking a little bit earlier about it. I had a chance to talk to Allison Crum, who's the head coach of Peninsula, who will play Umpqua, assuming nothing insane happens in the next 4 minutes. And, you know, I know her because I referee in this league, and I was walking past her as I was on my way down to the table to get the starters for this game. And I said, oh, hi, you know, good luck tomorrow. And she kind of looked at me and shook her head and said, yeah. Yeah. But as I mentioned, Umpqua has fallen to Peninsula not just last year, but in the tournament each of the last 2 years. It was the round of 8 last year, the quarterfinals, 70-67, and the year before that in the semifinals, 84-70. Peninsula is the one who's come in with the tournament success in the last 2 years with the 2 finals appearances. So only one of those 2 teams is going to make a final. But boy, the way Umpqua's playing right now, you got to figure Peninsula would have to turn in the game of the year in order to run with this team. Inside now it comes. Powell gets her own rebound and puts it in. Dejanay Powell has 18 points and is 3rd on her team in scoring. Look at that.
You know, she reminds me a lot of that Glacier Peak player.
Very similar styles. Kayla Watkins.
Yep. She's headed to Arizona. No.
No. Oh, gosh, I can't remember. It's not in the pack. Cal Poly, maybe?
Nope.
I know her teammate, the guard, is going to BYU, Paisley. Adriana Taylor with the basketball. On the bounce, gives it for Greenfell, 5 to shoot. Stotler with the ball, turnaround jumper is good. Jordan Stotler, 33 points.
You know what I think makes really interesting about this league is that they only get 2 years.
You know,
and so, you know.
A whistle underneath, and we have a foul. As getting knocked to the deck was Shelby Kincaid. Sorry to cut you off there.
That's all right.
And the officials conferring now. We're discussing whether this is going to be a flagrant one, personal foul, or just a common foul. Presumably we're going to have a review. Jacob Patz, Pat Zink, and Felicia Wright, the officials, and they are, in fact, going to send the teams to the benches and go to the monitor and take a look.
I sure hope I was on it. No, but back to what I was saying, you know, they only get 2 years here. And, you know, if they were playing for a 4-year school, a lot of them would maybe not even see any playing time yet.
Right.
And the experience that they get from the seniors, you know, they have to come in and kind of have that already.
It's a lot higher turnover, that's for sure. The programs rely on the coaches for that continuity, and some of the programs don't keep a coach with that kind of continuity. Allison Crum, this is her 7th year at Peninsula. I talked about Dave Strickland, his 22nd year. Steve has been there forever up at Skagit Valley. They play later on today. They'll play against, where's Skagit? They'll play Grays Harbor at 8 o'clock tonight. While they're looking at the monitor, we'll take a chance to give you some Everett Community College trivia. Why do some of the region's best athletes choose Everett Community College every year? Look around you. Look at the gym we're playing in today. They get to use this facility. Register for spring classes today at everettcc.edu. Thanks to Everett and everybody else for the sponsorship help that allows us to bring you these broadcasts. And we'll do one more. Looking for a challenge? Push yourself farther. It begins when you enlist as a soldier in the U.S. Army. You'll be trained in one of more than 150 career fields, and you could even earn money for college if you qualify. To find out more, visit your local Army recruiter or log on to goarmy.com.
You know, I don't want to give any particular sponsor any extra time, but, you know, Everett Community College, did you see the new dorms and stuff they're building across the street there?
The changes here have been phenomenal. New buildings going up. The new building for the Washington State University integration program here, just fantastic growth. So we do have a flagrant foul called, flagrant 1 foul. Jordan Stotler, the guilty party, so she has double digits in points, rebounds, blocks, and a flagrant 1 foul.
You know, I have to say that I don't understand that, because they're up by 40 points, and frustration, they should be able to hold that frustration inside even if somebody's been picking at them the whole game.
Shelby Kincaid unable to convert on the 2 free throws. It'll be Treasure Valley ball underneath their offensive basket. And they'll get a new possession. 2:24 left on the game clock here. And I agree with you, Todd. You have to, as a player, understand where the outlets can be and where they can't be. And I'll tell you a story about Corey Kispert when we get a second here. The Gonzaga-bound Kings stand out as we have a foul, and Kincaid's going to go back to the line. Kispert I had in a game a couple of years ago as a sophomore, and he was the victim of a flagrant foul late in the game that Kings was winning by 20 or 30 points. Not a close game, and a kid just wrapped him up from behind as he was, pulling down a rebound. Obvious high school intentional foul. And no retaliation, not a word, didn't say a thing as Kincaid's first free throw is good. Instead, he took the inbounds pass, he took 4 dribbles to go the length of the floor, and he threw the ball down. That's how you do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be, yeah.
Second free throw's no good. And Taylor will handle the basketball for Umpqua. They lead at 84-44, exactly 40-point advantage, and a whistle inside. Foul, I think, is going to go against Kincaid, and that is indeed the call. First foul on Shelby Kincaid out of Victor, Idaho, Teton High School, and the first on the team in the 4th period. Unfortunately for Corey Kispert, lost the end of his season due to an injury late in the regular season, wasn't able to play in the postseason. Kings unable to defend their state championship, but he'll go and play for Mark Few over at Gonzaga. They've had a heck of a year. Just the one loss. They'll finish at 32-1 in the regular year. And they won the West Coast Conference Tournament Championship. They'll find out tomorrow if they'll get that 1 seed in the West. Out of bounds, Umpqua basketball. 2 minutes to go in this one. 84-44, Todd Elvig, Nathan Murphy, glad to be with you on what is a very late Saturday morning. Coming up on Saturday afternoon. Lots more basketball coming up for you. Centralia and Bellevue, the 2 seed out of the West and the 3 out of the North, will play. Coming up in the next one, Tom Lafferty and his crew from North Sound 1380 Fox Sports will be along. Out of bounds basketball belongs to Treasure Valley. So they'll have the next couple for you. And Todd, who do we have coming over in the afternoon?
We have Keith is coming over to do, after Tom, Keith takes the next 2, and then Tom is actually going to take the 2 after that.
There you
so
go.
So he's probably here doing his homework already on what's coming up.
There you go.
I see got stacks and stacks of paper over there he's working on.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people understand how much work goes into what you guys do.
Shelby Kincaid with the up and under jumper, no good. Rebound taken down by Raymond. Top of the key for Kincaid. Dribbles into the lane, runs into Anderson, but a 10-foot jump shot is good. Shelby Kincaid has 3 points. Coming up on a minute to go in regulation now, 84-46. Umpqua's going to move on here, barring something completely strange. Lily Eckert with the basketball. Hands for Grenfell. Her jump shot's no good. Rebound pulled down by Gilchrist. Pushing it ahead is Hallie Raymond. Valley View High School in Caldwell. Former rivals of my alma mater, or they were when I was there.
What was that school?
Valley View High School in Caldwell.
Caldwell. Is
Lily,
that by Rupert?
It is not. Lily Eckert guilty of the foul. That'll send Marky Kimmel to the line. Caldwell is a distant suburb of Boise out in the Treasure Valley, about 45 minutes out to the west. Part of the Southern Idaho Conference is Valley View. Bishop Kelly, my alma mater.
We have family in Soda Springs.
There you go. Soda Springs isn't close to Boise, Caldwell, or Rupert.
Thank you for that.
Up ahead comes Taylor. Into the final minute of this one. Lily Eckert turning around at the free throw line, hands it for Lauders. Harassed there by by Vargas. And now she knocks it away. Vargas is going to get credit for the steal. She picks it up. Gives it to Raymond, and into the front court comes Treasure Valley in the last 23. Wheatley drives into the lane. 8-footer, no good. Gets her own rebound. And she's fouled, and it'll be Treasure Valley ball on the baseline with 17.4 to go. Foul goes on number 13, Lauders. Jackie Lauders' third foul. And we've had 5 in the fourth quarter now on Umpqua. So free throws for Treasure Valley.
You know, good for them to keep pushing.
Absolutely. Well, you only get the one shot at this every year. Wheatley's first free throw, no good. Highland High School in Chubbuck, that's near Pocatello, I think. Second free throw is good. Might be near Idaho Falls, somewhere in the southeast anyway. Taylor gives it for Eckert in the last 10. Jackie Lauders. She's going to dribble this one out. And that's going to do it. 2 seconds and 1, and that's a final. Umpqua hasn't lost since December, and they're not going to lose today. 84-49 the final score over the Chukars of Treasure Valley. So
Chukars.
Umpqua moves on. They'll play Peninsula tomorrow at the 2 o'clock game. That's game number 9 right here. You can catch that in every NWAC tournament game right here on the NWAC Sports Network and STSPN.com. In just about 15 minutes, Tom Lafferty will be along to bring you the next game between Centralia and Bellevue. But in the meantime, for producer-engineer Todd Elvig, I'm Nathan Murphy saying good morning and good afternoon, everybody. Have a good one.